Tonight on News 46, 274 20-team members run the Baker to Vegas Challenge.
Medical issues are possibly the reason for an accident over the weekend.
And Saturday morning, the cruisers packed them in at Petrick Park. News 46 starts now.
News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. You're watching KPVM News 46 at 5 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Monday, April 18th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale. That's Bob.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Topping our news this evening, Nye County Sheriff's deputies closed down both directions of Basin Saturday morning while investigating a two-vehicle accident which resulted in one injury. Nye County Sheriff's deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to a two-vehicle accident approximately 10:30 Saturday morning. The accident involved one large pickup truck and one sedan. The mid-sized vehicle smashing into a near head-on collision into the truck, actually sideswiping it, then careening into a wood fence near a residence. Emergency crews arrived on scene and attended to the victim inside the car. The driver and only occupant of the passenger vehicle reportedly suffering from a medical issue prior to the incident, which apparently was the reason for this collision. The occupant of the truck reported to have sustained no injuries during this accident. Both lanes of Basin were closed during the investigation, which was conducted by Nye County Sheriff's deputies. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue transported the victim to Desert View Hospital. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And Nevada Highway Patrol, Nye County Sheriff's, and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue responded to a two-vehicle accident during the Baker to Vegas Challenge on Highway 160 on Calvada Saturday afternoon. Trooper Joe Smith spoke to us about the accident. Incredibly, no one was injured.
The yellow truck was traveling southbound on 160, approaching the intersection here with Calvada when the little compact Mazda was stopped at the stop sign, but then with all the heavy traffic, thought it was clear, proceeded forward and hit the yellow truck on the passenger side, which caused it to spin out where it came to rest on the sidewalk.
I know that we called an ambulance here, but was anybody transported?
Nobody was transported, nobody was hurt. We just called the ambulance out as a precaution because you can see the damage to the vehicles. It looked like somebody should have been hurt.
Exactly. Were they wearing their seatbelt?
Yes, everyone was wearing a seatbelt, which is obviously a big contributor to this.
Wonderful. And tell me, the Baker to Vegas Challenge is going on right now. Do you think that had anything to do with the factor that they weren't paying attention to the roadway? Or?
No, I don't think that had the factor other than the increased traffic. They just weren't paying attention for that second and thought it was clear when it wasn't.
And now our second segment with a group of healthcare professionals at Healthcare Partners Medical Facility on Postal Road. Dr. George Tenario continues giving the public information about Medicare's insurance senior dimensions and health plans of Nevada, proposed changes of the preferred provider doctors affecting patients who carry this insurance.
We want to assure the patients that we are standing by them, and we feel it is wrong to take our patients away from us because we know these patients more than anybody else. And treating patients in Pahrump, which usually is a senior population with multiple medical problems, I guarantee you the overwhelming majority of the patients have an active condition they're being treated. Either we chasing their blood pressure or their diabetes or their back pains or their stroke symptoms or heart symptoms. The list goes on. It's unfair to them to be in the middle of being treated for these conditions, to be asked to go to start over with a different practice, different group. At the same time, there's a promise was not kept, because I know almost every single patient of mine who signed up with Health Plan of Nevada or Senior Dimension, they asked the question, can I keep my doctor? And they were promised by the salespeople from HPN and Senior Dimension, yes, you can keep the doctor, but now knowing what we know today, or we knew about 3 days ago, that this promise is not being kept. We're hoping that the promise, and we're asking for this promise to be kept. We know it's solely a business decision, and we're hoping common sense will make that one reversed. Now, another message for the patient, that there will be option, meaning it's free country. Nobody is gonna chain anybody. If they choose, if Health Plan of Nevada doesn't reverse its decision, there are other options, because we've been taking Humana for a long time. There's Humana products, Humana Gold. I'm not asking the patients, and this is not about which insurance against the other. It's not doctors against doctors or insurance against insurance. We have a relationship with these patients for years, and we want to keep it. If Health Plan of Nevada reverses its decision, there's no reason for anybody to change their insurance. I'm not here to say the patient start changing your insurances. Okay, I'm here to tell the patients that don't panic, don't jump, don't do anything that you don't want to do. And we're hoping, working together, that Health Plan of Nevada will reverse this decision. But in the worst case scenario, that Health Plan of Nevada did not want to reverse this decision, there are other insurances out there. Ultimately, it's the patient's decision to pick up which insurance. One thing which is bothering to me is that promise that you can't keep your doctors, which is not being acknowledged by the insurance company. Now, there's no guarantee that the same plan wouldn't do it again after they move them. Let's say they're moving them from point A to point B. They can do 6 months later or 6 years later, and through another business decision, take them away to another route. So this is not the right way we do business. It's going to affect us. It's going to affect the patients. It's already creating a significant amount of stress that prompted us to convey this message to the patient.
To see this entire interview in its entirety, go to our site at KPVM.TV or KPVM's YouTube site.
All right, folks, and Passover begins at nightfall tonight, April 18th, and runs through April 26th. This holiday is to commemorate the miraculous Jewish exodus from slavery in ancient Egypt in the year 1313 BC.
The 16th annual Baker to Vegas Challenge was held this weekend. Pahrumph's third year proudly participating in this race. At the halfway mark, which is at Saddle West, Pahrump was in third place. But it's not over till it's over. Pahrump ended up at 198 out of 274 teams. Richard J. Deutsch carried the baton over the Spring Mountain leg of the relay. The baton had 18 officers' names on it who have lost their lives in the line of duty during this past year, including his brother, K-9 Deputy Ian Deutsch, from our own Nye County Sheriff's Department. Detective Eric Murphy, Ian's best friend, bringing in the baton at the end of the race at Las Vegas's Holiday Hilton. Sergeant Carlos Rivera from the Nevada Highway Patrol on our Pahrump team spoke to News 46 right after running his leg.
Yes, it was good. It was a good run. I ran with the Nye County Sheriff's Office again. Just a good indication how well our two departments work together. It was good. It was a good run. The wind was behind me, so I was very fortunate, very glad for that. Nice day.
Wonderful. We are so proud. The third year that the Sheriff's Office has been participating in this race. How many miles did you do?
I did 5.8 miles, so about the same mileage from last year. Last year I started 1.6 in Tacoma, and this year was at State Line on 372.
Amazing. And tell me a little bit about what this makes you feel like running with all these different law enforcement agencies.
This is good because we're just a family, a big family, and even though we work for different agencies in different states, this is kind of our time of the year to come around and kind of see each other. We always see new faces out here, but it's good.
And the baton itself had, I believe, 18 officers who passed away in the line of duty on it, including our own Ian Deutsch.
Yes, that is correct, and I actually took time out when I was running, distracted myself to reading the names, and that's good inspiration to keep us running in there.
And the overall winners of the entire race were LA County Sheriff's Men's Central Jail.
All right, folks, coming up, we speak to the Pahrump Chamber of Commerce about the Baker to Vegas run.
And Walmart holds a special fashion show.
We'll have all this and more right after the break. Please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Welcome back to News 46. We spoke to Alice Eigner from the Pahrump Chamber of Commerce, who were set up in front of Saddle West during the Baker to Vegas run.
We are here at the 16th annual Baker to Vegas Challenge. We're going to speak to Alice Eigner from the Pahrump Chamber of Commerce about the race and how you can get your special I'm Running for K9-3 t-shirt in honor of Ian Deutsch.
Going fantastic. It's been a great day, not too much wind, a little warm when they took off, but we're having a good race and it's working out. Look at the night. Couldn't ask for better.
Our team is doing so great.
Oh, yes. They're running faster than they were last year. So
I heard about 2 hours ahead right now, doing fantastic, but of course we're rooting for everybody.
yeah, but we have the big one, you know, over Spring Mountain and all that. Sometimes really slows us down.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be nice, not too cold, not too windy to go over Spring Mountain this year.
Wonderful. And I know that we have our Chamber of Commerce booth right here, and we're selling some Ian Deutsch t-shirts. It's I'm running for K9-3.
K9-3, which was his badge number, yes. And they're $15. If you don't get them today, you can get them over to the chamber. And we'll all wear them tomorrow night when we go in for the ceremonies, along with the team. So we're really proud.
I heard that Eric Murphy is running in the baton at the end there.
Yes, he is, yeah.
At the Hilton. Is that where the awards are going to be at?
Yes, there's a time clock there that they run through, and it's automatically shut off, so it's timed down to the second. Because believe me, there's 3 to 5 seconds between some of these teams, and they fight for first place. Yeah.
Is Richard Deutsch running?
Jay. Yeah. Yes, he is, and oh my goodness, I can't remember what leg it is. Yeah. But I thought he was going to finish the race, but no, he's doing a different leg, and I don't know which one it is. Sorry.
I know that Sheriff isn't running this year.
No, he just ran alongside of them as they came through today. That was quite a sight, and he kept up with them. Yeah.
He's in pretty good shape. So tell me about the T-shirts. This is going to benefit.
We're going to sell them, and it will benefit the family. Any money that we make over the cost of making the shirts will be donated to the family, or if they wish, it'll be donated to the Sheriff Department. It's their call.
And the Chamber of Commerce phone number for more information?
727-5800.
The traditional tax return filing deadline is April 15th of each year, but the IRS has approved April 18th of this year as the tax filing deadline for 2010 tax returns and extension requests in observation of Emancipation Day in the District of Columbia.
Did you already file your taxes?
Yes, I did.
I did.
I do them right when I get it.
Usually I procrastinate, but this year we were really good about it. But that's only because I have a wife who's very good at that stuff. Otherwise, I'd be running to the post office with everybody else tonight.
Oh, see, there you go.
Folks, the Pahrump Valley Cruisers Show and Shine was a big hit Saturday at Petrick Park. Lee Cromer tells us all about this popular fundraiser.
It went wonderful. We had such a tremendous turnout today, and if it wasn't for the TV station, Pahrump 46, and our Times newspaper, the Pahrump Times. I'm a little burnt out right now. I've been going since early this morning. But we got a lot of foot traffic. We had a wonderful little children's thing between 12 and 1 where the kids got all the free things. And a great input with our new setup where people park their cars by class. And we had no complaints about it. And that was Dutch Schultz, our previous president's idea in his plus 80 category.
Wonderful. I know that they're doing the award ceremony up there right now. This is the fundraiser for the cruisers. People got to start submitting their applications for if they would like to benefit the children in the town of Pahrump through the cruisers.
Most definitely. If you don't know what our P.O. Box number is, I can't think of it offhand, just call Lee Cromer, 775-751-0994. I'll give you the P.O. Box number. It helps us if we can get a document in writing so that we can send our committee to review it. We have a fundraising committee, and then we make a decision, or we'll come back and ask you more questions if we need that.
And then how many cars did we have entered for today?
I can't tell you, but it was well over maybe 120 or 30 probably.
From all over the place, huh?
Yes. We had people from Alaska, from Arizona, from Mesquite, from Bullhead City, out there in Beatty, and definitely the majority of the people are the Pahrump people that came out of their car with their cars out of the garages and backyards.
Wonderful. And definitely, what a great event. We got lots of booths, lots of fun here today. Thanks so much for letting us be part of this, and thanks to the Valley Cruisers for all you do.
And thank you.
Unemployment rate results are out and for March, and Nevada's unemployment rate fell to 13.2%, and businesses reported an over-the-year employment increase for the first time in 38 months.
And Walmart's spring line has been unveiled. To see all there is in store, they held the first of 2 fashion shows that will be held this year. We spoke to Assistant Manager Deborah Bozen.
We are here at Walmart at the Spring Fashion Show. We're going to speak to Assistant Manager in Women's Apparel, Deborah Bozen.
It's awesome. It's great. The kids had a great time. They're going to have an even better time now, so they can go back and have refreshments, so cookies and juice and everything for them.
We had everybody from really small children to older adults showing some of the new line of fashions.
Yes, our spring fashion, some things for Easter, some things for summer, casual for the teenagers, and we had the adults, which was great.
Tell me what this was like to get this all coordinated.
It took a lot of effort, but we all pitched in as a team and got everything together, and it just turned out perfect.
This is such a great thing to see the kids out here in these new spring fashions, to get people involved and to get people knowing that there's some good deals here.
Oh yes, very good deals, and you can't beat our deals. You really can't. I mean, aside from going over the mountain, and then you're going to find another Walmart. So.
It's wonderful. So people come on down to Walmart and see the new spring fashions. We're going to have another one of these in the fall?
Yes, we are, for back to school. We'll be actually, the kids will be doing their fashion show for everything back to school. Teens, little ones, some of them go to daycare out here, so yeah, that'll be great.
And we had a special guest today.
The Easter Bunny, yes. And the pictures are being taken this weekend, and then next weekend also.
Wonderful. So, and what's the time for the pictures to be taken?
10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And is there a charge for this?
No, it's absolutely free.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Deb.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming out. Bye.
Wow, is it me or is it getting hot in here?
Yes.
Those kids are great. They were awesome. And folks,
were.
We've got all kinds of heat waiting for us. The nice warmer temperatures are coming. Rick's swim day is right around the corner. I'm guaranteeing it. We're going to see me and little floaties pretty soon. I'm telling you. Don't go anywhere. We got your 7-day forecast coming up right after this break.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairyycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather. Today we had a partly cloudy day out there, a high of 84 degrees, winds out of the west, southwest at 15 miles per hour. But we did see gusts upwards of 29 miles per hour. Our pressure holding steady on the barometer, 29.74. Sunrise was at 6:07 a.m. and our record high was 94 degrees back in 1962. Now looking at tonight, still going to be partly cloudy out there. We got a low of 56 expected for tonight. Winds out of the north-northeast at about 9 miles per hour. But we're still going to see gusts again somewhere around 29 miles per hour. Sunset will be at 7:20 p.m. and our record low is 29 degrees back in 1967. Moving on to our 7-day forecast. Tomorrow's looking pretty sharp for us temperature-wise. 83 degrees. It's going to be pretty comfortable out there with a low of 54. Winds a little bad, 16 mile per hour gusts expected. Now Wednesday looking at 42 mile per hour gusts expected, so you can pretty much guarantee a wind advisory for tomorrow, or at least tomorrow afternoon. High of 84 degrees expected on Wednesday, a low of 48. Thursday, 33 mile per hour gusts. The winds aren't going anywhere, folks. They're not going anywhere for a while. Get used to them, I'm sorry to say. But hey, you know, if you're a kite enthusiast, this is just for you. 74 degrees for the high expected on Thursday, 44 degrees for the overnight low. Friday looking at 73 degrees for the all-day high, which is looking pretty nice, except for those 23 mile per hour gusts we're going to have. 44 degrees for the overnight low. Saturday, weekend, 32 mile per hour gusts expected. Still windy, probably no wind advisory expected for that day, but it should be nice. If you enjoyed last weekend, probably right around the same for you. 77 for the high with 47 for the overnight low. Sunday looking at 81 degrees for the all-day high and with 48 degrees for the overnight low with gusts up to 32 miles per hour. Finishing off our 7-day forecast next Monday, you're looking at 33 mile per hour winds with a high of 88 and a low of 46.
Tomorrow morning, Rage, or Rebuilding All Goals Efficiently, will be at Mountain Falls Golf Club Grill Room from 8 a.m. to 11. This seminar will give information regarding prescription assistance and state Medicare savings programs, as well as information pertaining to Social Security's Extra Help program. You can RSVP to 702-869-9053. That's 702-869-9053.
And the SBA announces the fourth of a series of monthly webinars conducted with Agility Recovery Solutions on disaster preparedness. The webinar will be tomorrow, Tuesday, April 19th from 11 to 12 p.m. Pacific time. Now, you can register for the webinar at www.one.gotomeeting.com/register.
And tonight at 7 p.m., the League of Women Voters will be meeting at the Nye County Complex in the Calvada I for a joint session.
And the anti-drug campaign, the Weed It Out 419 event, will be held at Walmart tomorrow from 2 to 5 p.m. Also, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge Bob. Bob, our third anchor for now. Bob's going to be here.
Not this Bob.
Not that Bob. This Bob. Bob the tomato plant. Bob's going to be with us for a while. Bob's here because of Earth Day. And Deanna, you got something to say about Earth Day?
Earth Day is this weekend. It's going to be so much fun. It's at Ian Deutsch Memorial Park. And I think it's our 8th year. And it is. And I got John Pollock telling me, yes, it is. There's going to be music and food and activities. And here's the flyer. And we're going to have UNLV Cooperative Extension and Star Nursery and Home Depot and Ash Meadows, and everybody's going to be there, and it's so much fun.
And Bob's going to be there.
And Bob's
He's
going
to be a little shy, though, but he might actually do some autograph sessions. We're not really sure. It depends on his mood later on.
It's going to be great. I want to tell everybody it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., so it's all day long. Lots of fun and music, and it's a great way to celebrate Earth Day. Coming up May 7th is the Pahrump Town Cleanup, and you can sign up for that at Earth Day.
Awesome.
Wow.
All right, folks, that does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
From everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.